Hello, it's been a while since I put a video up onto my YouTube channel, but I had a little bit of inspiration today, so I thought I would share it with you all. To start with, I have a container that actually belonged to my grandmother. It was probably bought in the late 1960s, early 1970s. But this is the plant that has inspired me to do something for the video today. So this is Strelizia. This is dried Strelizia. The two old flowers off the plant have now dried out quite well, and I've cut them off and painted them with a turquoisey blue and a little bit of gold. And on the bottom I've actually dipped them in nail polish to actually protect the stalk from rotting off in the water in the design. I want you talking, no I don't. So placing those two up into the top part of the design, I'm now going to cover up my mechanics, which is a kenzan or pinholder in the base, with a little bit of this wonderful plant material which is called Mahonia pinnata, and this grows on the side of the track, and it has this wonderful colour at the moment with the little yellow flowers in the centre just coming, and just placing that very low in the design so that I don't have to have lots of clutter when I finish the arrangement. So also the Strelizia plant, the leaves will dry on the plant, and they have this wonderful shape, the curve and the movement that you get with the dried material is fantastic. So the Strelizia plant was given to me when we moved to West Wales from Worcestershire, and the very good friend that gave it to me said she thought that probably because I was living near to the coast I would be able to grow it outdoors. Well, of course we live in a frost pocket, don't we? So I was not able to grow it outdoors, so I told my husband that we had to build a conservatory so that I could house my Strelizia plant. So we did. So the Strelizia plant is in my conservatory. I have the aspidistra leaves, which are also growing there, which I've curled up and allowed to dry and again painted, but because the stalk is so thin it doesn't sit nicely onto the pin holder, so I've just poked it down the centre of a piece of stem that I've cut off the Strelizia. So bringing those in to bring that bluey colour right down to the base of the design, and just grouping them together to have this form down at the bottom. So a very simple design so far. You can see that we've just made a framework with dried materials with that little bit of fresh in the base. And then to put the flowers in, I have spared 3 Strelizia flowers from my plant. I have to say that I have 7 on there at the moment, but they are starting to go over now. They've been in flower since January, and here we are at the beginning of March. So I want to put them in. They're called birds of paradise. I like to think of them as sort of chattering to each other when I put them in an arrangement. So I want them sort of facing each other. Get them onto the kenzan or pin holder, just impaling it and then moving it to where I want it. And another one can come in there. I had a slightly busy day yesterday, and whilst I was preparing the vegetables for supper, I managed to cut my thumb on my right hand and my middle finger on my left hand, which has made things rather difficult. I think I had a lot of things on my mind and I was just not really thinking about what I was doing, so managed to cut 2 fingers just while getting the potatoes peeled. So the final flower coming in a little bit lower, and this of course is the bigger one with more flowers on it. You can often find extra buds in the calyx of the Strelizia flower if you open them up. I can't because my thumb's out of action. I can't actually get to hold it properly and do it like that. So we have a very simple design made from literally 3 different plant materials, all grown here. The Strelizias with dried and living form, the Aspidistras with dried form, and the Mahonia is fresh down into the base. So I hope you've enjoyed watching my video. Thank you for watching, and if you have enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.